Я в первый день обновления кручу, у меня, короче, было очень много откручено, чтобы выпить кофе, я чуть не выкрутил ганьюй. Вот, у меня был 50 на 50. Я, короче, в первый же день баннера я и Мика кручу, и вот на 80-й крутке C1 падает. Чисто 50 на 50 выиграл. Мне понравилось. Что-то я окно, пожалуй, открою. А то я сейчас буду слушать душный сюжет наверняка какой-нибудь. Вот что это? Опа, новый лук. Сила атаки. О, нет, ну, не думаю, что он видит. Это видите лучше. Но сначала ежедневочки. Ежедневки суммирую. Я тебя где-то видел. А, я тебе лучшую брошь отдавал, Лотик. Что у меня на среди триггеров не играл? Первоклассный. Ой, вообще надо... Я давно не выполнял квест с пустыни, а тут уже и новый квест пустыни. Вай, васа, что это жесть. Так что вы туда-сюда не бегайте, сейчас туда бегаю. Опа! Архон, ты меня в это благословил на... Нет. Да. А чего у меня так мало здоровья на райду? Сейчас мне, короче, Райден завидует лестнице, потому что мне ее оружка-то выпала довольно рано, а у Райдена в третьем хард-гаранте. Еще у меня Райден без созвездий, и C1. Еще у меня две кнопки, я не знаю. 10-м. Я у Райден тоже мог. Но у Райден проблема в том, что 10 уровень Ешки вообще ничего не дает. Абсолютно. качаю 10 уровень фишки Райден, потому что бесполезно. Стримы по Старео никуда не делись, я их продолжу как-то. Такая прокрутить. Да, не смогу. Опа, собираем, они нужны в фазе. Стоп, ну ты чё? Я не знаю, наверное, какая-то высокая цель, то, что нельзя через пройти. Уровни.
The weather is lovely and warm. Things are about to start getting lively again.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
What a disaster! I didn't even make it through the qualify.
I didn't do any better. I've only ever seen him out there feeding.
The next round's starting soon, right? Let's head over and watch the matches. I'm curious to see who'll win the
Did you hear that? A grand prize! Sounds like they were talking about a card competition. They must be talking about Genius Invocation TCG. Should be, but...
Там еще какой-то новый квест по... Я заходил и решил... Ладно, прочитаю диалог сам. Где он? О, Кирару. Что он
What? Am I seeing double? Do you have 2 tails?
Your eyes are working just fine. Yes, I have 2 tails. You want to pet them?
Wow, does it hurt when your tail splits into 2? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start...
Oh, well...
Oh, sorry if those were a tricky questions. Who's Diana chatting with? From her outfit.
Oh, don't worry, kid. I'm sure you'll be growing a couple of tails of your own in no time.
Huh? You think I could grow
Sure, you're a yokai too, right? Your yokai power must be really strong if you can... I was just climbing a tree one day when another tail popped out, just like that. People started calling me, Nekomata, I think?
yokai? Nekomata? No. You got it all wrong. My ears and tail are part of my cat's line bloodline.
Oh, so you're not a Mondstadt yokai?
Mondstadt doesn't have anything like yokai. Is this your first time here?
Я только сейчас заметил то, что у Диона есть подушечки на руках.
Yep. Fortunately for me, the company I work for has been expanding, so I'm now getting the opportunity to travel to cities all over Teyvat. Oh, it's been such a pleasure chatting with you that Diona of the Quetzline clan, your pickup is complete. Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
Great. Feel free to come hang out anytime. Do only yokai have tails in Inazuma? Oh, she's a courier from Komani Express. They're an Huh? Is the cat still doing No. A customer left some goods with us and arranged for Komani Express. You've been to Inazuma, right? Did you, see lots of yokai like her there? Right! But this is actually the first time we've ever seen one with two tails.
У ей Мика их 5. Ты чё?
Whoa!
Я
I'd love to go see for
считаю,
myself
что
one
ей Мика
day.
не видели, когда у них хосты достаются.
Anyway, what were you two here for again? Did you need... Oh, yeah! Paimon almost forgot. Do you know anything about a genius... A tournament? Oh, you must mean the one being organized by the adventure, but... I'm busy with things here, so, I didn't sign up. Got it! What do you mean, luck? I'm the one who taught you how to play it. That's meow like it. Okay, you two should probably get going now. Head to the Fountain Plaza. My boss usually... All right, well...
Ой, я, короче, заходил. О, какой все еще сидит. Ну это же не день, это... О, вот эта вот хрень появилась. Какая-то арена чемпионов. Да, моя лучшая колода. Ой, и, короче, сюда кучу игроков добавили. Всех архонтов. Да, вот, всех архонтов. Я и Мика добавили, Хутао добавили, Эмбер, Тарталью. Че охереть. Вот они, по-моему, были. Я их еще не проходил. Не, вот эти были. Еще не проходил. Да. Ой. Новый прям. Электрокуб. Маг бездны. И криоцицин. Фига себе. Так, это временное событие. Лапу на хиты добавили, серьезно? О, Амос. Тут в принципе эти оружие архонтов добавили. Вот и легия. Роты новые добавили. Ой, и еще здесь фея. Прикольно. Я взял. Прям много добавили всего. Купить дополнение. Это понятно, красивые оболочки. По-моему, здесь было меньше пунктов. По-моему, карт события не было. Природа мудрости. Кавка.
This is destiny.
Как отменить? Как отменить? никак. Не, реально, а как отменить?
Hey, Margaret. We thought we might find you here.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
It's not like we only ever come.
Oh, really? I just assumed you were here to take part in...
King of Invocations, Grit.
Mm-hmm, that's the Adventurers Guild. Mondstadt is already at the fun...
Really?
It's all right. The game's creators...
Yeah, and it only gets more fun the more people.
Well, you...
Unofficial term?
That's right. You can sign up at any time and play...
Ooh, Paimon likes the sound of this. Thanks.
You're welcome. Right. If there's nothing else...
Paimon still thinks that. Just imagine it. Honorary Knight defeats foes and emerges as tournament champion.
Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine.
The Steambird?
The Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine.
Ooh, okay. Paimon's name.
Oh, looks like I've managed to pique your interest. Well, the truth is that my keen reporting senses are
Huge news story.
Absolutely.
Card snap.
Mm-hmm. He stole his opponent's cards when they weren't looking.
But why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Whatever the truth of the matter. So, what do you think?
That.
Are you kidding? It's a no-brainer, considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt. The hero of Liyue who fought alongside the Adepti. A key player in the repealing of Inazuma's Sakoku decree.
Okay. Point taken. Yeah, it seems like we've ended up making quite a big name for ourselves, huh? Yeah, kinda scary.
I promise you, teaming up with me, not to mention that being...
That actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler?
Great! Then welcome to the... Now then, before we start investigating our card snatcher, I have that Mondstadt call...
Oh, so we're...
Yep, I have the address right here.
Oh, it's someone we know? Never mind. Who could it be?
One of your rich friends, I'd assume.
Подожди, это же будет игровой персонаж, я что-то не вижу глазу.
To live in the city, right?
А, вон он, криво.
That still doesn't really narrow it down. We know lots of people with lots of Mora.
Wow, I guess being a national hero earns you friends in high places.
Мона? Мы к Моне пришли.
Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
Who is it? Can I help you? Oh, Traveler and Paimon, what brings you here? And I'm sorry, I don't believe we've...
You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your comments have been so well received by our readers lately that our management asked me to present...
She got Mona's full name and title right on her first try.
Ah, you must be Charlotte. Welcome. Please, just call me Mona. Gosh, this is a long way to come from Fontaine.
No trouble at all. It was on the way.
Wow, sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers all over Tibet.
Have I
Как же это знает, это об этом уже говорил. Ладно.
Editor wrote me a...
Все равно у него
You make
память
it
как у
sound like
рыбы.
you really needed this.
What? No, of course not.
Извиняюсь перед всеми
It's
рыбками.
just that once I knew the bonus was coming, I reallocated some funds that I'd previously set aside for daily necessities and
Class.
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist, broken, starving. Do the
What the
stars
fuck?
really have all the answers? The article practically writes itself.
rich is a bit of a stretch. Anyway, enough about that.
Originally, we just came to catch up with a friend of ours.
But speaking of which, will you be competing in the King of Invocations Grand Prix? Where it is that the prize is...
I'm much too busy with my...
Isn't there?
What do you take me for? No self-respecting astrologist would dream of abusing their beloved art for such crude purposes.
Well said. Spoken like an accomplished academic. And a...
Well, yes, obvious.
Thanks for the offer, but there's no... But don't you worry. They call it investment.
All right, well, best of luck with your... I will, and...
I think it's about time we started heading to the competition venue.
All right! Paimon
Кстати, а ничего нового не прибавилось? Обновление все-таки 52 гигабайта. Нет, нет, нет и нет. Что здесь 52 гигабайта обновлялось? Наверное, реально порнуху по скидывали. Ой. Я не нажимаю на геймпад, она сама ходит. Почти села. Кая. Могу не подходить даже.
So this is the venue, huh? Seems pretty lively here.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. What a rare surprise. Did you really come all this...
You made it to the finals? Wait, what about your work with the Knights of Favonius? You better not be slacking on...
Hey, come on now. That's no way to talk to a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition were I not already on top of my work. Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards. I can't think of a better way to relax outside of work, can you? Oh, just be sure not to tell Diona I said that.
Well, since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on so far? You know, like people stealing other players' cards and that kind of thing.
Stealing cards, you say?
Well, we just ran into... Oh, Paimon bet she snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself!
Journalist from Fontaine. Oh, you mean the one from the Steamboat?
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card snatcher.
A card snatcher? How very interesting.
Huh?
everyone! Your attention, please! The final is about to begin! Now...
Guess we'll have to leave it there. Thanks, Traveler.
Go get him, Kaya!
Почему нельзя было просто сделать так, чтобы карточный
So,
бой и
Traveler,
турниры и все?
what do you think is gonna win? Yeah, Kaya's quite the craft. Either way, whoever, huh?
Лол. А если бы я не заметил, то как было бы все?
I'm bringing my A game today.
Everyone's quite fired up.
Charlotte, what happened? You just disappeared.
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up.
But Kaya's one of the finalists. Don't you want to interview him or something? You did say you were supposed to.
I could churn out that kind of soft news piece in 5 minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those two. From the moment things...
You mean there are two cards now?
Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something... Huh? Wait!
He's on the run!
After him!
Пайман долбоёб.
Huh? You seem like you've done this before. Do you spy on people often?
He's heading toward Mondstadt's side.
Now he's heading away from the city. At this rate...
Куда они знают, что он побежал налево, а не направо, например?
Oh, there. Looks like he stopped.
Why did he come all the way out here? And now he's crouching down with his hands above his head. Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble! Quick! We need to rescue him!
Help! Someone save me!
Адриан, серьезно?
He's too close to the city! Are you alright?
Those treasure hoarders! Did you know them? It sure looked like they were here.
Why would I know them? I was just, out for a walk.
Oh, really? Then why did they target you? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal you were involved in at the time.
Huh? A deal?
Well, that's a shame. You see, I'm a journalist, and I just happened to snap a picture of you and one other individual in the middle of a deal back at the tournament. I was only going to ask you for an interview, but that was before you caused all this trouble. And now you're feigning ignorance of the deal in question. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Shall I just cut my loss?
Whoa, 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 whoa! No, please! I'll talk, but you gotta believe...
Wow. That was some serious bluffing on Charlotte's part. She didn't take any...
Back at the tournament, I was approached by some random guy who said that he wanted to buy a card back off me. I said, okay, how much are you offering?
Really?
Nothing special. I just picked it up at the general goods store. It had a treasure chest design on it. This guy offered me 3 times what I paid for it and handed me... I could hardly...
Did you ask him why he wanted to purchase this item from you?
No, I didn't. Genius Invocation TCG has been getting pretty popular lately, and some people will pay good mora to make their decks look flashy. It didn't strike me, but after I gave him the card back, he let out a sigh of relief and said something about, that's all the Mondstadt ones.
Or something like that. He either said that or he didn't. How certain are you?
I'm positive. I know what I heard. Once the card was in his hands, he suddenly relaxed like a huge burden had been taken off his shoulders. It was genuine relief. Could that card back really be as valuable as he thought?
That I don't know, but in the interests of your personal safety, I suggest you report. After all, you weren't doing anything against the law.
Right? Yeah, no, that makes sense.
It sounds like that guy's just collecting rare card backs. Are you sure this is the person you're after?
Well, it definitely doesn't add up. You really think someone out there's going from nation to nation, shelling out huge sums of money for a few cards
Да.
spot from... My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone.
Да,
This entire
будет.
situation reeks of exclusive news.
Ooh, you mean someone like Albedo?
Who knows? But wherever this leads, we're definitely onto something. Even though I didn't manage to get a good look at his face, his physique and the way he moved were identical to the card snatcher I saw. He was much more discreet.
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue, but should have...
Good idea.
Вот опять тут перед какой-то говорят. И как вот читайте себе вот слушайте такой бред.
I hereby declare the winner of the Mondstadt Regional Final of the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
Wow, Timmy won!
I was beaten by the best. Timmy's a tough opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time. It's all right. This must be the journalist from Fontaine you mentioned earlier. I'm Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of...
The pleasure is all mine. Mondstadt...
I'm glad... I see.
So, it seems...
In fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defense.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the...
Wonderful.
Thanks for...
Oh, Paimon wanted to ask. See the two people on this poster? Are they the inventors of Genius Invocation TCG? They look so young.
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them. Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. but...
The poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture the general look and feel of the duo. Beyond that...
Sounds like they're a couple of socially recluse...
I approve. And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation with everyone.
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. I was originally hoped, but I soon discovered that there's no mention any... It's as if they've designed the game and then never played it again.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
Maybe, if you get lucky. And
Oh, really? Well, that gives me one less thing to worry about. Anyway, our focus... I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing two rabbits...
Well, the Traveler and Paimon could... Oh, okay. Now Paimon's feeling hungry.
The tournament has brought...
Sounds great!
Только был такой крупный ивент. О, я помню этот ивент. Что, нам надо заставить сразу шевелиться, да? Что, я карту получил, ничего. О, Господи. Так. А мне все еще интересно, причем тут Хутао. Или тут еще в Лиюэ будет... А, наверное, это тоже...
This top strategic mind of the Knight Captain's Championship. Maybe I should.
Так, ну у нее крил. Сражалка. А если... Сейчас. Разрастание и обострение. Значит, правильно сначала команду сделал.
Shine down.
А чё они 40-го уровня?
Commit it to memory. This might hurt a little.
Я типа случайные дайны выбиваю. Ладно, понятно, но...
Brace yourselves.
Что такое?
Time for takeoff.
Illusion shattered.
This might hurt a little.
There is no escape.
This is order. Solidify.
Чё? Или я тоже забыл выбрать?
This might hurt a little.
Shine down. Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
Let's play.
Order guide you. Quake.
Commit it to memory.
Think you can get away?
This is order. Stabilize.
Inazuma shines eternal.
The temple.
А, лол.
So you're the one I'll be playing against. It's a real competition this time, so you'd better be ready.
Стоп, а откуда у меня? Мне бы их замораживать. А какие способности у Винти, я не знаю. Мне в Винти посмотреть, какие у него способности. Она ему урон вызывает глаз бури. А, ну, да. Я не знаю, давай. Это чё?
Didn't keep you
Давай,
waiting,
Винти.
did I?
Нихуя себе!
Time for takeoff. Time for a showdown.
А, это потому что у меня она есть.
No escape.
Ой. Почему я только ее могу бить? Ну, ладно, давай.
Here we go.
Хотя...
Go, go, Baron Bunny.
О, рано? Да ладно.
Ready when you are.
Удар в падении, вы переключаетесь.
No one escapes my sights!
Блин, стоит 3.
Dodge this!
Water's form is ever changing.
Sparksy splash!
Блять.
Water will never disappear.
I've been practicing really hard.
Бля, были бы мои карты, я бы разнес бы. Ага, грохот и искра нанесет мне урон.
Cool it!
Как у него 2 дайса же был? Ладно.
Yay, I did it! Oh, wait. No, I didn't.
Huh? No, wait!
Подожди, я не помню, она... Да. Не та карта. Ой, господи, а что-то я наделал.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Must keep. Oh no. Now my thoughts are all jumbled up.
Меня
Ready,
сейчас...
steady,
А,
go!
Freeze!
а. Лол.
Has everyone stopped singing?
На удивление я победил.
Whoa, you're so much better than everyone I've played against.
Подожди. Подожди. Подожди, а почему Эмбер была в обычном костюме? Чё? Лол, а реально, а чё не надо так? Нифига у меня. Господи. Это что? Клюв и писа. Я думал прокачать, но раз тут такое дело, нафиг не укачать. Откуда тут шишка? Ой, ну карточная игра, но все равно надо бегать. Ага. Ой, ну можно было бы грибочки собирать так. Ой, сколько бабочек. Который я все равно не смог собрать. Ладно. Кто это? Так, ну я все прошел, получается, здесь что надо было. А, и сюжетную линию я тоже закрыл. Супер. Весело. Что-то я в бездну давно не заходил. Ой, господи, это же новый регион.
This may turn a little.
Crumble!
Shine down!
Grow, grow, grow! I wonder who this...
Solidify!
Так. Блин, жалко фея все время убирается. Но здесь и надо пользоваться. Вот с оружием как там. Что-то мне прям максимально лень за этими хильчурлыми изгоями бегать. Бля, нахуй я вообще это оружие качаю, если я все равно наверняка им не буду пользоваться. Жесть. Не такой, что на изгое.
Show them. Right here. Emerge.
Commit to memory.
Right now.
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. This may hurt a little. I wonder who this gift could be from.
А чего они здесь картошку выращивают? По полям, трактор, трактор. По полям. Синий трактор толпал.
Solidify!
Come on out. Emerge.
Grow, grow, grow. I wonder who this gift could be from. This may turn a little.
Stabilize!
Right now. Emerge.
Что-то Ахида как-то перестал у меня критовать. Что-то не так. Вот 20. Говорили, что-то не так.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Take yourselves a move.
A sight to behold.
Run!
Right here.
Be a killjoy!
Emerge. Right now.
Looks like I went too far.
Becomes the hunted.
Don't tell me that's everything.
54 здесь. Вот мне шансы немножечко повысить бы. И будет все идеально. А, мне вот это говёное. А, я походу нахия должен.
Emerge. Torn to oblivion. Take them. I have no need.
Опа. Дендракул. Давай, давай ко мне, сладенький, родименький. Ну ты сам на меня напал, я за Дракулом шел. Я еще думал, тебя починить, а ты сам. Вот. Че ты слезла? Она сама взяла и спрыгнула.
Stabilize.
Я не знаю, что это, но я это буду собирать. Это хоть считается за минерал? Да. Подожди.
Adventure time. Let's light it up! It's a miracle!
Well, what do we have here? Right now, emerge.
I will have order.
Right now.
Ой, а тут лучник нужен, а у меня нет лучника с собой. Так, куда ты ходишь? Что, защита бочек или чё?
Thank Barbados. Wait a minute.
again.
Committed to memory.
This is order.
Yeah, this may hurt a little. Yeah. Curiosity deserves a reward.
Чё, уже 24%? У Нахиды идеальная скорость бега, чтобы догонять фею, и она не отставала.
I wonder who this gift could be from. Committed to memory. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Блин, и как-то разморозить можно, не помню как. Вот, да, вот так. Не, конечно, не особо хочу этих волчар разблокировать. К сожалению, надо. Иначе как я получу?
Solidify.
This may hurt a little.
Right now, right here, emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right now, emerge. Right here.
Либо я филигранно уворачивался так, либо они мне...
One man's stone is another man's gem.
А чё она не преображена? Ну ладно. А, это что за... Пёс.
Show them. Emerge right now.
Что за псина?
I'm always watching. Emerge right now. Emerge.
Привет. Как у вас дела?
Solidify.
Замечательно, что у вас все хорошо. У меня все просто прекрасно. Так, и что это я добыл? Поздравляю вас с персонажем и с хорошей игрой. Согласитесь, то, что старый он концептуально по сюжету он поинтереснее будет Геншина. Вау, что это я сделал? Мне это я сюжет еще не знаю, я пока мало там играл. Поэтому про отца я с Ваней не шарю. Подожди, а что мне надо с этим сделать? С этим можно? А. Понятно, с этим ничего не надо делать. Кажется.
Так, а как мне туда забраться? Мне не надо забираться, это все здесь. Слава богу, это все здесь, мне не надо забираться. Ну. За что? Ой, кажется, я кое-что перепутал здесь. И вот первый, второй, третий, четвертый. Я начал с четвертого. Я гений. Да. Стоп, или я там еще не закончил?
Curiosity deserves a reward.
Пошел в жопу, Чунь-Юнь. Нахуй ты мне нужен? Я тут продолжаю баннер крутить для нового персонажа, мне старые падают, которые уже по C6. Я так кавик крутил.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Order guide you.
Shine down.
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I see everything.
Come on out. Emerge. Right here.
Quake.
Что за крокодил?
Emerge.
Gather.
Commit it to memory. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ну. А, это у меня было. О, ну, более-менее нормальный цветок получил. Из аниме-сета. А-а-а. Вот она что. Новые соперники. Новые карты. Да. Ну и ладно. А, все, так можно было отказаться. А чё у меня здесь вообще было? А, 60 крутов назад было ЦЦ. А чё, у меня С1, что ли? Да, С1. Так, что я хотел? Подожди, задание легенд героями, а у нее же были уже задания легенд. А, глава 2, ё-моё. То есть у Венти нет главы 2, а у нее есть. Че, у Каюха появились?
This should be the place. It's gonna come down to a fight one way or another.
No need to worry.
I'm... Ah, here they come. You ready? Let's not give them a chance.
Да, у него какая-то супер дикая пассивная, которую она умереть не может. Я бы хотел его проверить.
Come on, you coward! No more tricks up your sleeve!
Подожди, серьезно? А, не, ну она может сдохнуть снова. Ее в ХП надо качать, а он таланты в ХП идут, да? Не. Да. Ну, по вашей сети. Ей, короче, и то, и другое надо качать. А, ну у нее 43. 43к и при этом 2к урона, куда умеет 31 и 815, а здесь сколько? 874, кстати, 90 уровень, обычно бывает 8.
you're going? Where do you think you're going?
Let's get it on!
I'll wait back. Where do you think you're going?
You asked for it!
You're...
Good. That saves me an introduction. All right, time for a...
You know the...
Think about it, though. You've got 5...
Whoa!
I'm not joking around. We can do this the easy way. 2 seconds!
I'll save you the trouble.
Huh? Are you crazy? He tried to bite off his own tongue. Quick, search the area for any first aid supplies. I definitely didn't expect him to go that far. Thankfully, the wound...
What? Why would he...
I just wanted to test his mettle. You can get a lot of mercy. I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much pain just to...
Well, he's out cold for now. We could wait for him to wake up, but maybe it's...
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be a waste of time to interrogate him again after that. He might just hurt himself again if we start asking. There are lots of goods around here. Let's search the area. Maybe we'll be able to find something.
О, лук и стрелы.
We found a piece of paper with a bunch of names.
Let me take a look. Yep. I see an entry for Dakana Lakmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and Takriti. All familiar names. This caravan is just... That person will then pack the caravan full of necessary goods, which will then be brought right back to Dakana Lakmar. Wait, why is there no Mora value recorded for the final transaction?
No value?
Yeah. Every transaction before the last one was marked with an exact amount of Mora, but the final one, where they paid for everything to be brought back to the desert, was simply marked as delivered. Perhaps. Anyway, the next part's the Huh?
What's wrong?
Shazaman Homayani.
Homayani? You mean Dunyarzad's family?
I'd be surprised to find someone with the exact same first and last name. Just what the heck is going on here? I'm sorry, you're right, but
What if the Homayani...
That's a possibility, but if that was the case, they could have just as easily bought goods such as food. Yeah. I've been to their estate the only potential, but that's still just a speculation. You're probably right.
But what should we do?
If you ask me, I'm not worried. Let's go find my lady. If we're lucky.
Dia.
I've considered that. She showed genuine... That's not how I deal.
You're right. Paimon wants
Yeah.
Ой, у меня еще, по-моему, задание архонтов. Ой.
We're back, my lady.
Oh, you're back a lot sooner than I expected. You mustn't have...
Actually...
I see.
Something like that.
You all look a little... Why don't you discuss it?
It's okay, my...
So something... On any other day...
My lady?
The master. Okay. My father... has been...
Yeah. It makes as little... I've never doubted the Master's integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous brigade like them. Maybe he's not actually aware of the full story, and just stumbled into the deal by accident.
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
Huh? You mean...
Thank you for sharing, since you've told me in the past. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the court.
About that... Well, the Homiyanis really needed bodyguards, so they later, the Master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever seen, and that I should stick around to become one of his bodyguards. He offered me a pile of Mora, so I just...
Well, but that didn't really answer my question.
Maybe the Corps of 30 just didn't have anyone available, or maybe someone recommended. I think I get what...
Precisely. If my father had...
You mean... the goal all along?
No.
That still doesn't rule...
So, the Master was...
Sorry we put all...
It's okay, Paimon. Regardless of his...
But, is that... My father is committed. However, if we decide to...
Tia...
It's alright, Dia.
You don't have to do...
Hey! It's still too early to give up hope! What was the thing about friendship again? Right, yeah, trap! Besides, there's no point on getting all riled up before we've come...
Thank you, everyone. In which case...
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, sir. Please allow me to introduce these two.
Yes, my daughter has mentioned them but we may skip all the pleasantries for now.
Well, we wanted to bring this transaction record.
So, that's what you found?
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like an
Well, it's a long and difficult. What I do know, though, Dia, is that the truth will bring you no solace.
Wait.
Yes. I understand perfectly why you came to see me. And I am but knowledge always comes at a price. And sometimes, your father Kusela and I both believed that. Of course, you have the right to seek, and the facts of this matter may reduce everything you've built for yourself. If you must proceed, then Kusela's heart...
His heartfelt efforts. I've made it this far in life without a single drop of my father's support. I have my own ideals and ways of looking at the world, as well as people and causes that I've chosen to cherish, and I came here today to support you as the head of the Homiyani family. No war...
I understand. Then our family once needed to take a trip to the desert when Dunyazad was just a baby. Along the way, they had superior numbers and quickly overpowered our bodyguards. When all seemed lost, those Eremites were Kusela's. Kusela's men told me that the attackers were Eremite mercenaries, just like themselves. I was shocked. Kusela was grinning and walked over to play with baby Dunyazad. She was startled by his unfamiliar face and nearly...
Really?
He said that he had no particular reason to help us. He just took pity on us because we started talking about our children, and I sensed that he was a devoted father. To repay his kindness, I hired his brigade to help out at our...
So, that...
It was many years before I saw him again. I almost didn't recognize him the next time. The man I knew to be strong and healthy had been reduced.
So, what happened to him? He was perfect.
I'm not too sure myself. The only thing that didn't change was his cheery disposition. He then suddenly asked me if Dunyarzad, now that she had grown. At the time, Dunyarzad was going through a particularly severe bout of her Elazar, but he kept coming back to the topic. Come on, it never hurts to be safe. I was completely lost at first, until he recommended the Blazing Beasts, and in particular, a mercenary.
So he was the one who...
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but it was clear that he saw Deshret's relics as an evil group who would eventually corrupt every member in their ranks. He was already beyond redemption, but he hoped that he would be able to detach his daughter from the vicious world of mercenary life. If Dia could stay in my house and keep working as a bodyguard, then gradually her affinity for the desert would...
And that's why you offered her such
Yes, but not just because of that. From the moment that he asked me for that favor, And that's also why I tried to persuade you to stay when you asked for permission to leave. I was willing to spend however much it took. Kusela saved my daughter and I all those years ago in the desert. I could never refuse him entrusting his daughter to me.
He was always like that, acting like he's oh so smart and self-righteous.
Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dia's fees. I refused to take any Mora from him, but he'd always send me funds. Eventually, I just accepted them as a token of his gratitude. And that went on for a while. The letter contained a request to help him buy food, weapons, and...
Wait! Isn't that around the time that Takano...
That's right. When I started to hear some nasty rumors, I became wary. I wanted to meet him face to face, but by then, he was no longer receptive to my requests to talk. If I had to guess, it's probably because he doesn't want to put deep... That thought occurred to me as well. I figured that he probably came to me for help because he had nobody else. After some deliberation, I decided to send him some food and medicine. I turned down all his requests. I am aware that even such a reduced gesture of support could lead to others coming to harm, but in the end, it probably was the wrong decision. I plugged my ears to the rumors and just chose a solution that made me feel least guilty.
If you can, please tell me where he is. None of the things he's doing right now make any sense if he's just trying to keep me from getting tangled up in his world. If all he wants to do is steer clear of me, then maybe he shouldn't have brought me into this world in the...
Oh no.
I'm just angry because I can't wrap my head around any of his actions. Another way? I don't know. I knew him, and he was nothing more than a childish brute. But I guess you do have a point. We haven't uncovered the whole truth yet. We still need to figure out...
I'll do my best to help. Of course, anything between... I don't know Kusela's exact whereabouts. Outside of supplying his brigade with some goods, I tried my best to avoid getting involved any further with him. However, there's a man on the list named Jawed. He used to be a mercenary in the desert and is now He's responsible for supplying weapons and liaising. I've heard that he likes to have a few...
Understood. Thank you, sir.
I'll stay and be with my father here. To be honest, I'm still a little... My father has indeed done something. I feel like...
Yes. It's time to...
А что, это недостаточно вечер? О, пицца Пицца, 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 пицца. Как много персонажей, господи. Пицца. Фруктовый чай с мятой. А это не вечер, я не понимаю.
Huh? Who are you guys?
I know what you've been up to. Smuggling weapons to violent brigades in the desert while working for the Corps. Pretty...
Shh! Keep your voice down. Come with me. We should take this elsewhere. This place should do. All right. Back to my...
Don't worry about that for now. You know what kind of punishment...
Wait. There's no need to jump the gun. Let's talk this up.
So what's in it for you anyway?
Well, I was a little tight on money at the time, and Kusela took good care of me in the past. I waited in my mind, and I couldn't find a reason to turn the opportunity down. I wouldn't only be helping my benefactor.
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating Khan al-Akmar. If you provide some help for us, then we might just put in a good word later to reduce the terms of your punishment.
Hey, why don't we discuss this a little first? Listen, I made quite a bit of more from...
Shut it. My patience is running out. You should know when a mercenary is after...
All right, sheesh. But you gotta promise you'll put in some nice words for me later. They're always on the move. Here's the spot they were at the last time I made my delivery to the desert. Feel free to go have a look. I'm just telling you, though, it's not on me if they're not there anymore.
Sure. And then you can forget about any nice work.
Hey, come on.
Really? And how do I know you're not leading us straight into a trap? Don't forget, you're the one with no bargaining chip.
All right, I get it. Why don't you go take a look, and if they're not there anymore?
Now that's more like it. Let's move. And as for you, try to stick around the city until we get back. You don't want us to call...
Да, знаю, сколько я этот квест не выполнял, они уже свалили.
Seems like we're in luck. Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves. I'm here to see Kusela. Tell him to get out here.
Tia, why are you here?
Solidify!
Buckle up!
Take that! I will have order.
Ой. нее до хера энергии-то. Стоит ульта. А, нет, 70. 90 крит шанс. У нее что, оружка дает крит шанс, и она сама так крит шанс? А, нет, у нее просто 52%. А что у нее качается тогда? Что, в смысле бонус первого урона 0? Подожди, а что у нее качается? 33 крит шанса. Плюс 55, ну... Подожди. А что? Мастерство, что ли? Нет. 15. У тебя что, ХП качается? Господи, у нее бонус ХП. Бонус ХП качается, господи.
Haven't you all done enough?
Oh, so are you also here to stop us?
Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with
you. This is order.
You asked for it. Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I just bring Kusela to me. There's no use hiding him anymore. Did you understand a single word I just...
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down. Dia. He died. A long time ago.
What?
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least, that's what the old man wanted.
When did he die? What happened?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
So is that when you guys started acting up?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's Relics must pay in blood for what they did.
Let me start from the beginning. Dia, do you know how the head of the relic...
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable authority?
Those were a part of it, yes. But just those on their own weren't enough. They had another tool at their disposal. Regardless of whether they joined by their own will or were coerced, every person in Deshret's Relics were forced, whether it be their deepest sin, some unforgivable act, or their most immoral exploit. The records served both as a symbol of loyalty and the perfect material for blackmail. That's precisely it. Every one of us have a record. Me, Bashar, Tikriti, and all the boys who grew up with Dia and ended up joining our ranks. But you, Dia, you were never asked to provide a record, were you?
I never even knew this was a requirement.
You were probably the only person in all of Deshret's Relics who didn't know about it.
Ever since you were born, Boss had been trying to shield you from this organization's sinister rules. Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing any nefarious acts. He said he'd take care of the dues we had to pay regularly to headquarters. But in the end, he was just an ordinary person. He was forced to go to headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records. He'd come up with all kinds of excuses and get beaten up as a result.
We all knew he was doing that for you. He wanted to get you out of this world, no matter what it took.
And that's why he became a shell of himself and couldn't walk without a cane.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I didn't know about...
Because you were too young at the time. How would you ever tell between wounds from a beating and wounds from battle? When you left home after that final argument with him, he seemed to age by a decade overnight. Even his hair went gray.
So, even the blazing
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you, you probably would have been reduced to a pulp before you ever left.
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. He was already pretty weak then, and I suggested that he hand the role of leadership over to me, but he said there was no longer any need. Since the Khan, his words made no sense to me. But that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through headquarters and razed everyone's records to ash.
Everyone gained their freedom that night. Many members fled, not just from our ranks, but from the other brigades as well. But how could we leave with a clear conscience? All of us who knew exactly what had happened.
The boss can't have just died for nothing. Those heartless jerks at headquarters took him from us.
From that point on, the sole purpose of Dakan, the big fire that Boss started, was quite a blow to headquarters' strength. It's given us, even though we're outnumbered, we vowed to see our revenge through to the very end. There were people from headquarters who changed their names and went into hiding. Some fled to other brigades, but we won't let any of them escape our wrath.
We've suffered plenty of losses as well. To keep, all we can do is exchange our loot from Mora, and then use that to get supplies. We forged Boss's handwriting and sent out many letters to his former friends. Thankfully, many people were willing to come to our aid. We were also able to attract many mercenaries who shared our goal. We've endured unspeakable pain to win many impossible battles. Deshret's relics have become weaker and weaker, and now we finally have an opportunity to directly strike their headquarters.
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. We do not deserve the... Boss always loved his old-fashioned hero stories. Those tales about sacrificing yourself to save the world. We used to always laugh at him for it. As for me... But... maybe we were all... I'm sorry, Dia.
I'll go with you.
Huh? Dia?
I grew up with these guys, and I know they're not bad people. It's just that all I know is that Deshret's... Furthermore, I want to go... I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I can do this on my own.
Yeah, Paimon feels like we...
Thank you.
I bet Boss would lose his mind if he ever knew you'd join us at the very last moment like that.
Considering all the losses and injuries we sustained.
He can think whatever he... But the fact...
О. Спасибо. По-моему, они специально для этого задания их расставили. Его не было. Стоп, а этот кусок же был закрытый. Его потом открыли.
Is this the entrance? We sure didn't run into much trouble on the way here.
Нормально.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect.
They should all be holed up in here. Don't know how many people.
Who cares? We'll round up all.
Still, we should be careful. Even if they've only got one shot left, it could...
Yeah, we'll know what they're really capable. Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance.
Помощнички, здорово.
Happy to oblige.
You are not welcome here.
Let's get it on. Yeah. Hi. Huh. Cha. Huh. Ah. Yeah.
I'll
Hi.
be back.
Huh. Cha. Hi. Yeah. Huh. Kept alive. Ah. Ah.
Right. I will have order.
Illusion shattered.
This might hurt a little. Yeah.
Show them. Right here.
Блин, когда эту рану добавили, типа, все, что у нее персонаж может такой убиться, буду в шоке сейчас. Вау. Сейчас бы еще главных героев бы добавили. Помощнички.
There is no escape. Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Grow, grow, grow. Charity
Ой.
Nothing lasts forever.
Просто стоит.
Illusion shattered. Right here, right now.
Hey! I'm getting sick of this game. Let's change tactics.
This one. This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Wait! They went charging ahead without checking for any trap!
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we just got trapped in here. Don't think we
Да,
triggered
нет
anything
никакого
else.
приглушенного звука.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead.
Well, now that things have come to this...
Don't worry about us. We knew something like this could happen. Let's go! We can't let the boss...
Let's check if there's another way! The sooner we can...
Let's see. I think I see a way through over there, but it's being blocked.
Okay, let's...
Подожди, серьезно?
Commit it to memory.
Shine down. Emerge. Right here.
Buckle up. Ha! Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little.
is order.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Так.
Illusion shattered!
This may hurt a little. Come on out. Emerge. Right here. I'm always watching. Right now. Right here. Emerge.
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side, but as a desert dweller, I suppose we should be used to our—
Don't waste your breath. You have no—
Run. Had I wanted to run, I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even if I could leave this place behind, all that awaits me now are endless days of humiliation. Even now, the greatest should never live to remember their fall.
So you want to go out in a blaze of glory?
Let us draw our weapons! We will show them the true They are but two, while we— Wave 1! Charge! Eliminate them!
Right here. Emerge.
You're dead meat!
Don't think that you've won. We're just getting started.
Now you shall perish!
Will. How? King Deshret will not abandon any one of his followers.
Commit it to memory. Show them. Right now. Emerge. Time to get up.
Brothers! This is where we prove our faith.
Do you all just want to die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive!
The commander is fine.
But they're still coming at us! This place is like a gladiator's ring. They just keep coming no matter how many we—
Yes! Keep fighting! There's no need to fear!
When the next wave comes, try to draw away their attacks. I'm going to see if I can take out that high platform.
Get out of my way!
Come and face me, Michel! Ugh, so they've broken through the front as well.
Apologies, Lord Michal. They fight like absolute madmen! No matter how much we throw at—
So—
Time to pay for everything.
You think I will be buried in the sand alongside all the rest?
Hey, wait!
We were too late.
It's over. There's no— But if you're still going to cling on to your so-called mercenary's pride, then I'll give you all a good beating as well.
Hey, dear! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Let's go.
А сундучка не будет? Будет.
Who are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us?
You call yourself a member of the infamous Deshret's relics, and you still can't even tell who's made it all the way to your headquarters?
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats may have? We try to catch a couple, and you all just show up on the other side instead. How are we supposed to figure out what you're after? Hey, have you ever heard of a man by the name of Kusei? Why would I know? It's not like I'm in charge or anything.
This is your last chance to
Hey, I said I don't know anything. I'm just an average member here. If you're here to find someone, why don't you look through the records yourselves? Who can remember every name and face with so many people coming in and out every...
The irony. His life became a light for so many, yet to others, it wasn't even worth remembering. Where's the records room?
It's right over there. All the files are in there. You can go through them as much as you want. It's not like any...
I mean the old records.
The old records room? You mean Kusela? Ah, yeah, I remember him now. The guy... Watch your mouth! That's our boss you're talking. He was definitely faking it. We all let our guard down as soon as we saw him come hobbling in. But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, he'd already gotten away. He couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud. And after that... Deshret's relics fell into complete disorder.
Stop wasting our time. Every one of us here, tell me, where is the old...
It's just over there. Go see it for yourself if it means... There's nothing left in there but ashes. No human could ever survive that kind of... Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. We'll leave the others here to guard... Spare them no mercy if they try anything.
Лол лежит.
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in here to start a fire? If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here after starting the fire. I'm sorry. I know it's just wishful thinking.
Is this a cane? Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more. What if something else...
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh? So.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
The dragon is no more, for Princess Dia has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity.
О, господи, у них перед тогда эти ушки были.
Dia, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
But Dia, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad. What's this?
Спина.
Там была маленькая Дехи.
Don't you remember? You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up, and Paimon said that she would get boatloads of tasty snacks. You look super confused. These opportunities don't come by often. So today, Paimon's gonna treat you to a special crash course on Paimon's life philosophy. Hey, this way you get something from the... Anyway, the point is that you should eat to your heart's content. Dunyarzad will also be here shortly. She's already heard that we're...
Aw, thanks, you two. Honestly, this is very unlike me. My chest was filled with all kinds of intense emotions. They just shook me even more. But when everything came to an end, those emotions also vanished without a trace. It was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me. Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important thing in the world. But perhaps to us, Idrisi and the others all used to say that they would quit if there was no Mora to be had. But when it came to avenging my reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. But look at me now. Despite all my promises about never forgiving him and never trying to understand him, I still went to such lengths to find out the truth, and nearly even shed tears for his sake.
Чё вертолет здесь забыл?
We're hypocrites.
Деревне.
All of us. Yeah, you're right. It's just a pity that we often only recognize...
You're back! Are all of you alright?
Ah, there she is!
Yeah. Many people from the Corps of 30 came over, and I just wrapped up everything with my dad. Huh? Dia?
Paimon will explain. A lot happened.
I'm sorry. I really should...
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well. Truth be...
Dia... Oh, your pain must be even worse.
Hey, don't worry about me. If anything, this whole thing has finally shown me that my father probably thought that people could... That thought has even crossed my mind a few times. However, there was always something deep within my mind that But now that I consider it again, it all makes sense. The desert sands are...
I understand how you feel.
That doesn't mean I won't be making any changes to my life, though. As an example, I'm now thinking about taking on some small odd jobs. It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father and become a character in his play, even if the ending of the story may—
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole new kind of mercenary, one that— Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish eating?
Right. You said you wanted to get a rug for your family.
We'll come along too.
I can't thank you enough for—
Мне дадут ковер поставить. Да я успел, ну ладно.
Oh, this rug here is quite something.
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey! Aren't you that mercenary who bit his tongue? You can— Wait, are you here?
What are you talking about? Do I look like I could take you all in a fight? I just came here to give you something. I'll be on my way to get— Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, but when I got there, I found no one except the members who were still too injured to move.
Ah, so you probably got there after us.
Yeah, they told me that they had exacted their revenge, and everyone had turned themselves in to the authorities. Even that last camp, I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well— One of the injured members gave this box to me, and told me that it contained
Мне
some of
нравится,
the
что
old
он
man's last
разговаривает с
possessions.
прикушенным языком.
Everything left in the camp will get confiscated, so I figured I should get this to you before the court could get their hand.
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or judge.
So this box contains everything that Dia's father left—
Well, back in the day, the first thing he did with any more— But let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk.
Perhaps it's just been left unopened.
A handwritten copy of a storybook. The paper's already yellowed, and it looks like it's about to— It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use. If he was going to break that rule, he could have at least copied something useful.
That probably means this was really important to him.
Ah, and here are a few bags of children's snacks. The packaging's completely deteriorated.
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, I was never a fan of these kinds of snacks. Who even leaves snacks in a box like this anyway? Isn't— Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A razor, some buttons, some round iron tiles, a wool scarf, which, from the looks of it, probably belonged to a woman, and— I'm sorry, my lady, but this is just the kind of man he was. He probably saw this box as two empty liquor bottles. Tell me, you guys, are these the kinds of things that a normal person—
Huh? There's something—
Oh, you're right. All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge. I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. I just folded it up and left it in the bottle. To Dia. It's a letter for me? It's all right. I'll just read it out. If he went to the trouble of writing a letter, there must have been some important—
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane anymore, much less go out and have fun. Guess I don't have many days left. If you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already long— You were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you were crying or laughing, everyone enjoyed having you in the group. But once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute. It's probably Idrisi's fault.
Can you believe this guy? He can point the—
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if you end up finding out the truth. The reason being that I was never your father to begin with.
Wait, what?
Surely, he must be...
I don't know.
I was quite formidable when I was young, and 100 times cooler than some so-called flame. Really felt like the whole world was under my feet. With just a teeny tiny bit of effort, I felt. But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day, and you were just lying there, small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would have been buried forever. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. Now that I think of it, you really were a bundle of energy. I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. None of them even doubted me. I'm sorry that I had to lie to them for so long, but I really had no other choice. I was their most esteemed leader, after all. It's not like I did just... At this rate, I'll puke up. Anyway, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
That's... In the end, he was still thinking of me as a little child. I suppose, or I would have suffocated under the sand a long time ago.
He was a good father to you. The fact that he wasn't a blood relative...
Yeah. It's just a pity that we had to...
Do you already have some ideas about the decision that he...
I do. If he first found me alone in the sands, then I just have one wish. To tell them that there once existed a childish and foolish jerk with a heart of gold. And that only under his care was I able to grow and mature.
If you end up finding any leads, can you share them with us? We go on adventures all the time.
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting you to be so enthusiastic.
I'll help too.
Thank you. All of you. My life has certainly had its twists and turns, but I've always... Because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by incredible kindness.
Совсем немножечко не хватает. Капелюшечку. Вот, да, я об этом говорил на том стриму. По-моему, или это про себя говорил. И неважно, то что типа в новом данже там золотые падают, а фиолетовые. Удивительно. Так, куда мне... я там пойти, по-моему, не могу тут. Вот в эту пещеру надо. А там заперто. Вроде как там мой друг заперто. Да. Хотя, может быть, тут есть другой вход в пещеру. это уже интересно. Все равно не пройти, да? Тут, как вы же... Стоп, то есть я правильно всё делаю? Так, сначала вот эти. Пещера. Да идите вы. А вон и эта хрень.
Outrider Amber. There are still so many places.
Сейчас надо подлечиться. Подлечиться. Ну, почему у меня геймпад опять дрифтит? Ну, вот это другой геймпад. Ну, что ты это? А. Тобто... Нифига, я увернулся.
Solidified!
Illusion shadow, come on out. Right here.
I wonder who. This gift could be from. Barbados. Wait a minute. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Roll!
I will have order.
This may hurt a little. Committed to memory.
ВТФ. Ёпта, ты где?
Stabilize.
This may hurt a little.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. Shine down.
Order guide you.
Brace yourself. Committed to memory.
Illusion shot.
А я тебя в Инозуме видел.
Curiosity deserves a reward.
Правда, я так не понял, тогда что ты там забыл, ну ладно. О, здесь был другой вход.
Solidify.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha!
moment.
Stabilize.
Just leave her alone.
Show them. Right now.
Grow!
I'm always watching.
Что у меня камера зависла, я не мог их увидеть.
Don't tell me that's everything.
Так, это тоже очередной выход. Личинка какого-то жировика. Где-то здесь... Вот она, яма.
Stabilize. This is order. Solidify.
There is no escape. Come on out.
Minute to memory. I wonder who this gift could be from.
Order guide you.
Show them. Emerge. Right now.
Stabilize.
Just leave her alone. Yeah.
Да, господи, хорошо сойти. Господи, что я сделал? А, это крокодил. Священный. Ё-моё. Че, я их убиваю тогда? Ой, а это кто?
This is order.
Illusion shattered!
Ah!
Come on out. A sight to behold. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Let's wait here a little. I wonder who this gift could be from.
Так, предположим, меня.
Commit it to memory.
Так, змея. Господи, тут еще 5 миллионов кодов. Ну, это ладно. О. Кстати, я про это, что на змее остановился.
Find anything you like?
Еще что-то заперто. И опять с другой стороны. На этот раз мне даже подойти не дают. Оп, чё?
There is no escape. Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Gather.
Let's wait here a little. I wonder who this gift could be from. Grow, grow, grow!
Господи, тут еще ниже. Я же тут еще не все исследовал, и что? Ладно, значит все.
Let's play through the level.
Я вот по заданию, что ли, должен был какому-нибудь оказаться, и что?
I will have order.
Show them. Emerge. Right now.
Commit it to memory.
Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Right now. Right here. Well, what do we have here?
Аниме.
Here we go.
Подожди. Блять, зря я, наверное, это сделал. А, в отверстии не было, кстати. А, это ж самая дырка, что ли? Нет, другая. Другая. Но и этой тоже не было. А. Просто нас сюда же привели, то пройдем. Краски и аниме, и дендра нужно.
Yahoo! Let's play! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Think you can get away?
Growl!
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Let's play!
Let's play through the level.
Shine down! Here we go! Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Commit it to memory. Stop.
Для меня вегетацию активирую, видели?
Order guide you.
Let's play! Grow, grow, grow! Yeah! Committed to memory! Yahoo! This may hurt a little. Yeah!
There is no escape!
Everyone hold hands! Hey! Yeah, yeah!
Понял. У 42 уже? Чё? Ладно. Ну, а на этом будем с вами заканчивать. С вами был я, Рок. Всем удачи, всем пока-пока. Пока.